Picture this. What if teenagers spoke in a language you'd never heard before, but somehow, you understood every terrifying word? Meet Alex DeLarge, 15 years old, charismatic and absolutely psychotic. But here's the twist that'll blow your mind. He's telling you his story directly. You're not just reading about him, you're inside his head, and it's both fascinating and horrifying. Burgess created something called natset, a slang that mixes Russian, English, and pure imagination. Words like droog, horror show, and ultraviolence. Within pages, you'll be thinking in this language. It's like learning a secret code that unlocks a world you never wanted to enter, but can't leave. What makes this different? Unlike other dystopian novels, this isn't set in some distant future with flying cars. This feels like it could happen tomorrow in your neighborhood. The scariest monsters aren't aliens or robots. They teenagers with too much time and zero conscience. Question for viewers: have you ever read a book where the language itself became a character? Drop your thoughts below. The technique that changes everything just when you think you know where the story is going. Burgess throws you the ultimate curveball. What if science could cure evil? What if they could make it physically impossible for someone to commit violence? The Ludovico technique, a treatment so controversial, so morally complex that it'll have you questioning everything you believe about justice, free will, and human nature. Here's what's genius about Burgess' writing. He makes you sympathize with a character you should absolutely hate. You'll find yourself rooting for someone who's done unspeakable things. How messed up is that? And yet, you can't help yourself. The prison transformation. Watch as Alex goes from predator to prey, from terrorizing others to being terrorized by the system meant to help him. The irony is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Mind-bending question. If you could remove someone's ability to choose evil, would you? Even if it meant they couldn't truly choose good either. The twist that nobody sees coming without spoiling the journey. Let me tell you this. The ending will leave you staring at the wall for hours. Burgess doesn't give you easy answers. He doesn't wrap everything up in a neat little bow. The real kicker. There are actually 2 endings to this book, depending on which version you read. The American publishers initially cut the final chapter because they thought it was too, well, let's just say controversial doesn't begin to cover it. What this book really asks is a person who can only do good, truly good. Can society cure evil without destroying the essence of humanity? What's worse, natural evil or forced goodness? The cultural impact. This book has influenced everything from punk rock to modern cinema. It's been banned, celebrated, analyzed, and argued about for over 60 years. There's a reason it's still as relevant today as when it was first published. Why you need to read this now? For the language lovers, Burgess was a linguist who created one of the most memorable fictional languages ever written. You'll be using NatSat words weeks after finishing the book. For the philosophy buffs, this is just a story. It's a thought experiment that'll keep you up at night, questioning fundamental beliefs about morality and free will. For the thrill seekers, the violence is shocking, the psychology is complex, and the social commentary is razor sharp. It's disturbing in the best possible way. For the literature enthusiasts, this is a masterclass in unreliable narration, linguistic innovation, and moral ambiguity. Every English literature course should include this book. The ultimate challenge. Here's what I want you to do. Read this book, then come back and tell me if you think Alex is redeemable. I guarantee you'll change your mind at least 3 times while reading. Warning: this book will mess with your head. You'll question your own moral compass. You'll find yourself defending the indefensible and attacking the seemingly righteous. That's exactly what great literature should do. The bottom line: A Clockwork Orange isn't just a book you read. It's a book that reads you. It exposes your own biases, challenges your assumptions, and forces you to confront uncomfortable truths about human nature. Tell me in the comments, have you read A Clockwork Orange? What did you think of Alex? Do you believe people can truly change? Or are we all just clockwork oranges? Which disturbed you more, Alex's crimes or society's cure? And if you haven't read it yet, what's stopping you? This book will change how you think about morality, choice, and what it means to be human. Get your copy now and join one of literature's most important conversations. Trust me, you won't regret it. But you might never look at free will the same way again. Remember, the best books don't just tell you a story, they change you. A Clockwork Orange is one of those rare books that will stay with you forever, whether you want it to or not.